Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan Sutton, and I'm the author of Take Back What the Devil Has Stolen from You. And today, I want to talk about something that's a little bit different than what I usually talk about and normally talk about in this podcast. And it's basically the increase of the prices across all of the streaming services, such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, you name it, you know. And so the reason why I wanted to talk about this in particular is because I recently got a notification email from Hulu, and they were stating that they was going to raise their prices up again. Now, this is about the second or third time they have increased their prices. And what I had with Hulu, I actually had service with Hulu since 2019, and it's not the live TVs or the extra add-ons. It's just basically the basic package that I have, and it is ad-free. So with ad-free, you're going to pay a little bit more because I really don't like ads. But now that this price has increased about like 3 different times, I might have to pretty much reconsider something. So I was basically looking at the comments, scrolling through the comments, and looking at the comments on social media, Facebook, to see what they say. A lot of people are outraged as well about the price increase because again, with inflation and with the price of everything pretty much going up, this is kind of like the last thing you need. I mean, let's face it, when it comes down to streaming services, these are just wants. You know what I'm saying? These are just extras. It's not really a need. And to be honest with you, it's something that you get if you just got the spare change. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason why I decided to go, just like with many other people, decided to go with streaming services is because it was much more cheaper than cable. It was much more cheaper than satellite. You wasn't in no actual contract where you had to, be in it for 3 years in order to get this and in order to get out of it. Or you didn't have to worry about all these activation fees and, all these extra fees and et cetera, et cetera. So it just made better sense to me. Like, okay, let me just use my Fire Stick. And I mean, if you got Roku, hey, that's the smart way to go to as well. So it just seemed like it would just save you a whole lot more money if you just get some of these streaming services compared to paying paying for cable. That's about what, an extra $89 or an extra $100 or however much they're charging now. But now that these services are constantly going up, and especially even with Netflix also reached out and I guess to everyone as well, informing us about their price increase. I got Netflix around the same time I got Hulu, and that was like 2019. And I just wanted to try it out. No, wait a minute. With Netflix, I think 2018. 2018. I just wanted to test it out. I did a free trial just like I did with Hulu. And I said, okay. I said, I kind of like this. But I'm not going to get started too bad on Netflix right now because, again, when I first got Netflix, it was pretty good. But now it feels like there's hardly really any shows up there. They keep the same content material up there, and it's the same stuff that's always trending. They don't really update their library and database the way that they should. And it's stuff that's been up there for about over maybe 5 years, and it's still there. But the stuff that I noticed that was good, I guess to me, they'll hurry up and take it off within a year. And, and obviously other people are feeling the same way because when Netflix announced their price increase, and they've been jumping up the prices. So when I got Netflix and I just got the regular HD package, I think you can watch it on 2 devices or something. I forgot y'all had to pull up the receipts and everything for y'all to really take a look at it. But yeah, 2 years. I was just thinking like, you know what? It may not be worth it anymore. I was paying originally with Netflix, I was paying about, let's see, when I first got it, it was probably around about $12, I think. Now that still might sound kind of pricey, but it wasn't that much at the time. You know what I'm saying? Then it jumped up from 12 to 14, then to 14 to 16. I'm like, this is almost as much as HBO Max. And HBO Max, I will say, they actually got good stuff up there. and they actually update and refresh their library, and they actually got quality content up there, so they're actually worth the money. But with Netflix, I was about to be one of them 200,000 people that basically went ahead and just canceled their membership because it just wasn't worth it. The amount that you're paying each and every month is just not worth what they got up there. Don't get me wrong now. Cobra Kai is good. That's one of the ones that's good to me. They got a few other things up there that's good. But, and then another thing, you want to find something good on Netflix too, you really got to search hard for it. Now, my family on the other side with Hulu, they don't really like Hulu too much, but I do, just due to the older TV shows. But shoot, since they done went up, I'm thinking about just buying the DVDs like I used to, and just buy the season of that, and just make sure that I just have it and own it, so I can basically see it whenever. It's just in case the streaming service decide to take it off. So yeah, it's just something I just been thinking about. It's just like, it's just boiling down to, what do you really need? You don't really need none of this. It's just extra. But since you got rid of the cable back in what, like 2 years ago, and you have never looked back since, it's like all of these streaming services that are going up, it's just gonna have people contemplate, scratch their head and say, well, dang, do I need to go back to getting the cable subscription? Do I need to go back to getting this and that? Because these streaming services are getting so high, it's to the point where, especially if you have multiple streaming services, it's almost higher than the actual cable bill now. But that's just something that I was just thinking about. And again, with Hulu, I was paying for the no ads, I was paying like 11. Recent when I first started paying Hulu, I think it was like $10 or $11. I always had to pay more because it was no ads. I was always paying for the package with the no ads. And then after that, they kept telling me they was going to increase their prices, so it was 12. Then it became 13. Then it became 14. Now I'm paying about the same amount that I'm paying with Netflix, 16 something dollars. Now they said it was just $14.99, but for some reason, when I looked up there on my statement, it said $16, and I'm assuming that's probably tax. But as much as Hulu be freezing up and it's not Wi-Fi related or internet related, and as much as, I watch them for the anime, I watch them because they do got some good older TV shows that's up there. But bump that, I'm going back to the days where I'll just have the DVD on me, or Blu-ray, just in case. I'll probably have me the DVD and Blu-ray on me just in case just in case I decide to go ahead and cancel it, because this is getting ridiculous and it's just going overboard. It's like, why are they doing this to people, especially at this time? I know they're a business. I know you got to look at it from a business standpoint also as well, but you were good the way that you were. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I was like, yeah, Hulu was a good deal. I said, I'm just paying 11 something dollars. It was $6 for the actual, service, and six extra something dollars plus tax with no ads. But I was looking into the comments, especially with Facebook, and even though I don't have a Facebook account, I was still able to go see publicly some people's posts, and some people were just suggesting, for other people that was having an issue with the prices, they was like, get the bundle. They were just saying maybe you could downgrade to having ads. Some people saying that their phone company pays for it, so they don't really have to, worry about that. But regardless of what solution you come up with, just do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, none of it's a necessity. None of it is a huge top priority. You got to do what's best for you. So in the meanwhile, I'll be thinking about what I'm going to be doing, because as much as I like Hulu, I don't think it's worth 16 something dollars to pay every month. And then you got this streaming service. And then when Amazon Prime did it, from $112 annually every year to $139. And I'm not gonna lie, I was paying monthly before I upgraded to the annual membership. But it just seems like, dang, don't Jeff Bezos got enough money? Don't he? It's like, is this just greed at this point? I mean, what's going on? $112 should have been good enough. So it just makes me think. So the prices are high like this now. 2 more years, it might just increase. They're going to have people basically going back to cable. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to have people basically, because they're going to end up saying, no, this stuff is higher than the actual. I saw a post on Facebook that said that if these streaming services keep going up, they're going to have to dust off their VCR player. I kid you not. And they were just being funny. But I was saying that a couple of days ago with me, I was just telling my family, I was like, dang, I said, these services keep going up. I'm gonna have to just start back buying the DVDs like I was doing before. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. Like it's just starting to get a bit too much. So, anyways, that's all I got to say with this podcast with these big, huge streaming services that are constantly going up. And here's the crazy thing: I don't think they're finished. I don't think they finished going up. Now, some of this is just greed, and then they'll try to explain the reason why it's the price has increased due to them getting new shows, due to them getting new content, due to them getting but it's still be about the same when you get ready to flip. You'll see them add a little something up there, but it's not what you think it's going to be, and it's not as much material as you thought it was based off what they said. So, anyways, I'm about to get ready to go. Y'all drop whatever y'all feel and think in the comments about how do you feel about Hulu and Netflix and all these other streaming services constantly going up, especially in a time like this in 2022, and it's almost about to be gone. But how are you handling and managing the price increase? Did you cancel your membership? Did you downgrade? What did you do? Did you go back to a subscription? Because I know it's hard to go back to a subscription, a cable subscription, after been doing the streaming services, because you can stream it anytime you want to. You ain't got to wait for a certain time for it to be aired and released like you do on TV. I mean, with certain content, certain shows you do, but y'all get what I'm saying, though, how it was when you was waiting for something to come on TV. So, anyways, that's all I got to say. My name is Jordan Sutton. I'm the author of Take Back What the Devil Has Stolen From You. And no, I haven't moved away from motivation. I haven't moved away from any of the stuff that I normally do, but I just had to let y'all know I got this letter, this email, and it's just like, dang, I got to let something go because I ain't gonna be able to keep all of them. But anyways, y'all, drop how you feel in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. And you already know that the best is yet to come. Until next time, take care. God bless.